in this video. Can we play this? Look at this. Now we are flying over the Atlantic Ocean, and the green glow that you see is due to the oxygen, and now you'll see the moon coming in. Isn't it beautiful? So how many of you want to go to space and see it for yourself? Very nice. I'm so happy to see that. But you know, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of hard work to do this mission actually. And when you are sitting on the rocket on the day of launch, like I thought that I knew everything. You know, just when you have your exams, then you are confident in your mind that we have studied everything, we know the answers. But as soon as you get your question paper, everything goes off, you forget everything. That is exactly what happened to me that day when the launch was happening. You're going from 0 kilometers per hour to 28,500 kilometers per hour in 8.5 minutes. That is, I was not expecting the kind of force that the launch was. And it is not just the number you feel on your body. Your body experiences those forces. So I will show you, how you feel that and how you train for that on ground when you're sitting in a space capsule. Audio. There is a... Wait, don't play. So did you see the video? Like as if somebody is pushing you. So all the force is on your chest and your eyes, they go inside. You're not able to breathe. Your lungs are compressed. So you saw me opening my mouth every certain time. I was exhaling, pushing out air, and inhalation happens as a passive exercise. Now I will take you to the fighter cockpit. How does it feel when you are sitting in a fighter cockpit? Can you play this? Okay, next one. So which one did you find was more difficult? The first one, second one? And the value of G-force or the acceleration was less in second one. The first one was 8, second one was 7. So this is why in a rocket, in a space capsule, you are lying down on your back and you experience the force through your chest. And then you get to space. And when you get to space, it is two things. It is a lot of fun. बहुत मजा आता है. Because all that you wanted to do, all the acrobatics, the somersault, front flip, back flip, you can do everything. There is no problem. But it is very confusing because you don't know what is up, what is down. That sense completely goes away. The concept of space also changes. In this stadium, if you see, all of you are sitting on chairs. Nobody is hanging from the ceiling or sticking to the wall, right? But in space, it is possible. You can do that. So I remember my first day. Can you remove this drone, please, from here? So on my first day, I remember I had to cross a module, and there was an experiment set up right in the center, and I thought that I cannot go, so I was waiting. And then this other astronaut, she came to me and she said, "What are you doing, Chuks?" So I told her that I have to cross, but I cannot go because of this experiment. And she started laughing. She held my hand, took me to the ceiling of the module and said, "Walk here." And that is the time your mind changes that this is possible. You can do this in space. You're not restricted to the ground alone. Okay, if I was to ask you a question, how many of you feel that there is no gravity in space? And how many of you feel that there is gravity but we don't feel it? And what about the people who have not raised their hands in both the questions? So the second one is the case. There is gravity in space, but you don't feel it because you are falling all the time. So if I am holding this paper in space and I leave it, it will stay here. It will not fall. Because this is falling, I am falling, the station is also falling. So relatively this doesn't fall. But again, your mind doesn't know that. So in the initial few days, I was very reluctant to leave things. I cannot leave things. But after 7, 8 days, 10 days, you become comfortable with leaving things, and you know that nothing is going to fall. And I'll show you a video for it. Can we go to the next slide? Play this. Look, I am trying to change the lens on a camera. So you leave things, after 7, 8 days you become comfortable that nothing is going to fall. And the problem is when you become comfortable with this idea, you come back to earth. And here things fall. They don't stay. So I remember the first evening I came back, I was sitting on my bed and I was answering emails. And instinctively I closed my laptop, took it to the side and I left it. And clearly I can tell you, it did fall. It fell down on the ground. But it was a very good lesson. Your mind can make you believe things which are not necessarily true, not happening towards you.